People come up to you saying like, "Oh my God, is she dying? I heard she was doing drugs or whatever." Why you suck at losing weight and why you just can't seem to drop the weight. I do not or claim to be a nutritionist or a personal trainer or anything of the sort. But I want to talk about why we are having a problem in the fitness community with people who want to come to transform their bodies and feel more better or fit, I would say. And the main reason, number one, is mental health. Mental health is the biggest reason why you can't seem to lose the weight like you would want to. Because number one, it starts with the mind. You have to sit and start with, am I ready to do it? Most people aren't ready to do it. And if you are that person who is not ready to lose the weight, that's totally fine. It's when you're ready. You don't let anybody force you into it. It's no pressure. It's totally up to you. Now, I'm an advocate for health and wellness. I'm an advocate for health and wellness and fitness. I'm a fitness junkie. I'm a gym junkie. But I have people in my family who do not have any desire to go to the gym. Am I forcing them to go? No, I do. I do talk about it a lot and I do bring it up a lot. And they see that I'm very much into it. I'm interested. That's just my field. That's what I like to do. But if they don't want to go, that's totally fine. I took my sister to the gym with me. I took my mother to the gym with me. I took friends to the gym with me. If that's not their cup of tea, it's totally fine. But I am going to advocate on the behalf of the health aspect of it, not for a look. Let's talk about what people say that can affect you. The main reason why people can't seem to lose weight is because they're irritated about people coming up to them and saying, "Wow, you're looking thinner," or "Wow, you're getting bigger." And honestly, I've been guilty of saying this in my past to people, not in a malicious way though. But even that is triggering for some people. And I think we need to be more considerate and mindful of the words that we use, because coming up to a person and saying, "Wow, you're getting thin," even if that was a good thing to them and that might have pumped them up, like, "I'm getting thin." You just never know what a person is thinking. Because maybe thin could be like, "Okay, are you trying to say that I'm sick?" And I've been one of those people. I've had family members tell me, like, you're losing way too much. Like, you're too small, or whatever the case may be. And it may be coming from a good place, but to me, it's triggering because I'm looking at myself like, "Well, what do you mean? I'm too small." So now I'm back in the mirror trying to figure out, okay, I'm too small. So I need to get bigger. Like, so, and this what plays a big part on why most people are just like, "Forget it. I don't even care. I'm just whatever." My main focus is to get you to understand that you need to get moving, not to get thin or not to get bigger or whatever it is. That's not my goal. My goal is for you to feel better. How do you feel, internally and externally? To go at this fitness journey, we want to go at it with positivity. You know what I'm saying? We don't want to go at it with, "Oh, now I don't even want to do it because they saying I'm gonna get too small. I'm gonna be real thin." Basically, people come up to you saying like, "Oh my God, is she dying? I heard she was doing drugs," or whatever the case may be. And like, that's just something that we don't want to, push on people. And then we don't want people to feel like they're getting huge. Oh my God, fat is like, like, because you're fat, that means that you're just so overweight. You're just so unhealthy. No, that's not how you want to go about it. You need to come at people. You need to have compassion. You need to have, like, you need to be come at them with kind words. I know a lot of people that's in the fitness community that I'm following on Instagram and Facebook and TikTok, and they look amazing. Like, these women are heavy set, but like they're fit. Like their performance is amazing. This is your family member. You watch their food, their behavior with food, and you see that it could be affecting them. Say it with love. "Girl, I've been trying these new sandwiches and I substituted the chicken with something," or "I don't eat as much steak because I found out that if you do it with chicken with the little recipes and stuff, Girl, it tastes so good and it's less fattening. That would be better. And they'll probably be more able to receive that better. I believe that the society view of beauty is what makes people feel like I'm good. Don't tell me nothing. I'm cool. I don't even want to go to the gym. I don't want to work out. I don't want to get fit. I don't care about eating healthy or whatever, because you have all of these skinny women walking across the stage in these beauty pageants, in these campaigns, and you feel like, so I have to lose all this weight to look like them. So I'm not considered for the job because I don't look like them. And this is why most people just turn away from the health and wellness or the fitness community altogether, because they just like, every time I turn around, somebody is pushing the skinny agenda on me. I don't have time for that. And I understand where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from, because I too used to look and be like, okay, so in order for me to get X amount of maybe followers or brand deals or whatever, they're looking for a slim, flat tummy girl. And the truth is, I'm not gonna be complete. My stomach is not gonna be completely flat, and I'm not gonna do all of this starving myself or Ozempic or whatever you want to call it to be considered for the job. I need to be considered for the job because you love my skills and what I bring to the table, and I look amazing just the way I am. Now, granted, if I need to come to the realization that yes, I could probably lose a few pounds or tone up a little bit so that I can, sculpt my body. But for you to tell me that I need to be thin, absolutely not. I think that this Instagram, the TikTok videos, the stuff that people are pushing on the people today is it's ridiculous to me, in my opinion, because you hurt people's feelings, making them feel like they gotta look a certain way to be accepted. You see Lizzo, she don't care. She do not care what people were saying about her. My advice to the people who are out here trying to start their fitness journey, you may not want to lose a lot of pounds or whatever, but you want to tone up. Go for it, sis. Go for it. And if you feel like you're fine just the way you are, go for it, sis. Stay just the way you are if that's how you feel. However, let's speak on the exercise part of it though. You don't have to lose the weight and still stay fit and thick and looking good and amazing and stuff like that. The purpose is to get you moving. Still stay nice and thick or whatever the case may be and fit and keep your curves, but get the moving. You can walk real slow and still be fit. You know why? Because your body just needs to know that you're moving. Okay? You need to move. When you walking up and down your steps every day, tracking your steps, perfectly fine. You don't have to shed a significant amount of weight and all of that to do. No, walk around your house, walk around the block. That's nothing. This is simple stuff. You just don't want to be confined to a chair or inside the bed. That's unhealthy. That's very unhealthy. Forming habits. I feel like um you need to love your stage you're in and give yourself grace. When you forming habits, you start small. I mean, there are people who are absolutely like extremists and perfectionists. And of course, there are the people who, I run 8 miles a day. Sis, please do not be one of them people that have to run 8 miles a day to fit into society standard. Please just exit out. Don't think about it and keep it moving. And I know there are some people watching this and saying that I am a perfectionist, and I feel like I absolutely have to do, and that's fine if that's who you are. But for the people who feel like they're just starting out and they want to feel comfortable in their stage that they're in, I say, baby, you need to love your current stage that you're in and take it easy. You may not be like me. I get up at 5 a.m. every day or 4 a.m. every day, sometimes 3. But I get up and I go to the gym. And the only reason why I do that is because I have to film content. Let's be honest. When I go to the gym that early, it's because I need to be able to record the content to be able to post it on my TikTok and my Instagram. After that, that's when my real work begins. That's when I really start getting in and doing my reps and my sets and stuff and killing it. But you don't have to do that. You may not even be into social media. You may not be a content creator. So I say that to say you just go whenever you feel is comfortable for you. But I say to make yourself able to stick to that regimen though is whatever time you set, just make that the time that you go. And you don't have to go every day a week. Says go twice a week, maybe 3 times a week, or whatever the case may be, until you work your way up to like, maybe I really like this. I feel good at what I'm doing. This is making me feel really great. For me, I go for mental. I sit in the sauna, I meditate. I put on the calming app. I put on certain things on YouTube to help me just relax, prepare my day, allow me to feel great and get sets the tone for my day. So that's why I go. And then of course I have goals and stuff like that. But yeah, you don't have to be going to the extreme when starting out. Now, let's get into food. Your relationship with food. It matters. You want to do what's manageable for you. Getting foods that you know you like. You don't have to be a vegan. You don't have to go plant based or whatever, all the keto diets and all that type of stuff people was doing. You can take what you're doing currently right now and tweak it a bit. For instance, if you are a person who eats chicken a lot, that's your favorite, just switch it up a little bit. You might eat chicken wings, right? So instead of frying the chicken wings, put them in the air fryer. It's fun. I like little projects like that. Put it in the season it up, put the little flavoring on there, wrap it up in aluminum foil, you stick it in the air fryer. It tastes good. Throw it in a container with some steamed rice and some vegetables. And you can find that stuff in the freezer aisle and steam it in the microwave. That's quick. It's doable. Simple. Or you can bake your chicken. You can make barbecue chicken. Girl, you can do whatever with chicken. You can chop it up and make chicken fajitas. Whatever. You can put it in a slow cooker and have it already done. Put it in there in the morning and be done at night. That's what I'm saying. You don't have to complicate things when it comes to eating. You just want to make sure that everybody's goal is different. So that's just a whole nother topic within itself. And if you feel like you want me to touch on that, you can comment below and let me know what you want me to talk about in my next video, or if something you want me to touch on. But everybody goals are different. You have some people who want to lose weight, and then there's a plan for that. Of course, when you're losing weight, you have to eat at a calorie deficit. If you're trying to gain weight, you're eating at a calorie surplus, meaning that the deficit means it's less. A surplus is more. So, there are different goals. Body recomposition, that's a whole nother thing. You're trying to lose body fat and gain the muscle fat at the same time. So you're basically eating a little bit. I believe you're eating a little bit below the maintenance, because maintenance is just maintaining. That's what maintenance means. Maintaining the level that you're at. Pick things that you know that you can cook. Make sure that you understand the things that you're putting in your body, because I know that it can be really frustrating to hear people say, "Girl, you probably shouldn't be eating that," and then it's like, "What?" So you don't want to hear it, and it makes you upset. Like, girl, just got my face with this preaching about food and the gym and the da 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 da. And I get it. You don't have to come off preaching, but you can always educate people with love. People are frustrated off of the restrictive diets. Oh my God, they said I had to eat before 9 o'clock and I forgot. So it's 9 o'clock and I don't know what to do. Starting out, of course, like sis, eat the food. We don't want you to pass out and faint or whatever the case may be. Like, eat what you need to eat so that you have sustenance in your body. We don't want you hurting yourself and getting headaches and stuff. Eat. Portion control is the main thing for this journey. You do not want to overeat, and then you don't want to undereat. So that's a whole nother thing too. I'm not I'm not saying this in a sense of, like we just talked about, forcing you to eat salads and to eat XYZ, what is it, quinoa and all this other stuff. Eat what you can eat what you can afford, but also, like, you can go in a store and be mindful of what you're buying. All right. And last but not least, do you overall feel comfortable in the clothes that you wear? A coach of mine told me when I did the scan, I see your numbers. Here's the numbers. But I also want to ask you, how do you feel in your clothes? How do you feel overall? And I said, I feel great. Like, well, good then. So basically, he was saying that just maintain what you've been doing. And I was telling him I'm in body recomposition. So, like, I basically just want to, I want to tone up. I want to gain more muscle and lose a little bit of fat. Like, I'm looking at your numbers. You really don't have that much to lose. So, you would just go a little bit under in your calories, and you want to make sure that you're prioritizing your protein. Prioritizing your protein. If you feel amazing, great. Only thing you need to focus on is your activity, just getting that blood flowing, the circulation, and making sure that because you want your heart and everything to function right. You can't just be restricted or confined to something. So you need to be moving around. I hope I explained this as best as I could. I didn't want to drag this out too much.